Hello, it's time for English at University, the series that teaches some English phrases to help you through your first year of study abroad. There's a lot to learn when you start studying for a degree, and especially when you're doing it in another country. Mary's coping very well and is making the most of every opportunity to get guidance or help with her studies. Today she's attending Professor Knott's Study Skills Workshop, but it sounds like she knows more about studying than he does.
So let's stand around in a circle, hold hands and say,
How exactly is this helping?
Trust you to spoil the karma. It just helps us think.
Think of what to say, you mean?
Now, to study well, you need to be in the right zone.
Zone?
In the right place. In your head. Sharon,
Yes, Robert. I mean, Professor.
could you hand out the blindfolds?
And how are they going to help?
A good question, Mary. I admire Professor Knott's enthusiasm, but let me give you a bit of advice. His study skills are a bit alternative, different. Have you got any advice to offer?
Well, I did read a book about good study skills on the plane, but what do I say?
Say, could I offer some suggestions? Or, from what I understand, or maybe, something that works for me is, and give them your tips. That way you won't sound too big-headed, like someone we know.
Maybe we could just hold the hand of the person next to us.
Go on, Mary.
No, Daniel. Maybe I could offer some suggestions.
Oh, yes, Mary.
Well, from what I understand, you must study every day and choose a regular place and time to do it.
Yes, of course. Very good, Mary. Anything else?
Well, what works for me is planning my time and deciding what I want to achieve, and not being afraid to ask for help.
Yeah, I was going to say that. And make sure you take lots of breaks, long ones.
Short ones. And develop a good learning style. Choose a method that helps you learn best.
Excellent, Mary. That's exactly right.
Oh, I preferred the blindfold method.
Excellent indeed, Mary. She's on fire. She spoke up and gave some sage advice without showing off. Here's a reminder of how she started the conversation. Maybe I could offer some suggestions. From what I understand, what works for me is... And she gave some good advice which the other students, especially Daniel, will no doubt find very useful, such as...
You must study every day. Choose a place and time to do it. Plan your time and decide what you want to achieve. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Choose a learning style that helps you learn best.
With that advice, you can't go wrong. And now it looks like Mary's study advice has made a real impression on someone.
Wow, Mary, I love what you said in there. Really useful. I can see you're a committed student. How about getting together sometime and comparing study notes?
Well,
I think she's quite busy at the moment.
no, I'm not. That would be lovely. Let's meet up in the bar later.
Oh!
إن أعجبك الفيديو لا تنسى الإعجاب والاشتراك في القناة.